Welcome to Sri Lanka, a land of timeless wonders and vibrant culture. Sri Lanka, often called the teardrop of India due to its shape and close proximity to the subcontinent, is an island filled with rich history, vibrant traditions, and breathtaking landscapes. With over 2,500 years of recorded history, Sri Lanka has established itself as a cultural and historical jewel in the Indian Ocean. From the misty peaks of its central mountains to the golden sands of its beaches, Sri Lanka offers an unparalleled diversity of landscapes. In this small yet remarkably rich country, you can find everything from dense rainforests hiding the secrets of its unspoiled nature, to tranquil tea plantations that stretch as far as the eye can see. Sri Lanka is a land where Asian elephants roam, and the elusive Sri Lankan leopard silently crosses the jungle. The island's beauty extends beyond nature. Its iconic flag, one of the oldest in existence, represents the unity and diversity of its people, reflecting the deep cultural and historical significance embedded within its heritage. Sri Lanka is renowned as the birthplace of cinnamon, a prized spice that has been traded globally for over 2 millennia. The island's tea, known as Ceylon tea, is celebrated worldwide as one of the finest varieties, adding to its prominence in global trade. Sri Lanka's rich culture is further highlighted by its vibrant and diverse communities. Sinhalese Buddhists, Tamil Hindus, Muslims and Christians all coexist harmoniously, reflecting the island's unique cultural crossroads. Buddhism, which arrived in the 3rd century BC, has deep roots in Sri Lankan culture, with the Temple of the Tooth in Kandy housing one of the most revered relics in the world. But Sri Lanka's appeal goes beyond history and culture. Its natural sanctuaries and national parks serve as protected havens for a variety of species. The island also experiences 2 monsoon seasons, which contribute to its lush, vibrant ecosystems. Sri Lanka's landscapes are complemented by its legendary train journeys, such as the Kandy line, which crosses breathtaking valleys and bridges, offering travelers an unforgettable experience through the island's scenic beauty. Whether you're trekking through the wilds of the mountains, enjoying a cup of tea in a charming hill town, or visiting one of the island's 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Sri Lanka promises a rich tapestry of experiences. Its history, culture, and wildlife make it a destination unlike any other, where ancient traditions meet natural wonders in perfect harmony. Bentota, where the Bentota River meets the Indian Ocean on Sri Lanka's western coast, boasts a unique microclimate that supports rich flora and fauna. Its golden beaches, stretching for kilometers, make it a hotspot for windsurfing and water skiing. Surrounding tropical gardens embrace resorts built in traditional Sri Lankan architecture, with sloping roofs and open verandas that welcome sea breezes. Behind the coastline lies a lagoon teeming with biodiversity. Herons and kingfishers soar overhead, while mangroves, with their tangled roots, serve as both natural erosion barriers and marine nurseries. Negombo, a vibrant coastal city north of Colombo, is often called Little Rome due to its strong Catholic heritage, reflected in the many colonial churches scattered throughout the city. Its identity is deeply tied to fishing, with the fish market offering a lively dawn spectacle as fishermen return in traditional outrigger canoes laden with the day's catch. The city's Dutch canals, remnants of colonial rule, once served as spice transport routes and now weave through the urban fabric. Negombo's long golden beaches, edged by a lagoon, feature a mix of tourist resorts and traditional fishing communities, creating a unique blend of modernity and tradition. Hikkaduwa is a coastal strip where the coral reef lies just a few steps from shore, allowing easy glimpses of tropical fish and sea turtles. Though the reef has been affected in recent years by environmental damage, it has become a haven for the international surfing community, drawn by its perfect waves, transforming the former fishing village into a vibrant global hotspot. The local market is rich in color and energy, offering tropical fruits, local crafts, and spices, giving visitors an authentic taste of Sri Lankan life. Just a few kilometers away, in Paralia village, stands the solemn Tsunami Memorial, featuring a Buddha statue built in memory of the 35,000-plus victims of the 2004 tsunami, serving as a place of reflection and remembrance. Colombo, the commercial capital of Sri Lanka, is a fast-growing metropolis where modern skyscrapers coexist with colonial-era buildings that reflect its rich past. The city's seafront, Galle Fort Green, is a popular gathering spot for families at sunset, where people fly kites and enjoy local street food. The Lotus Tower, standing at 356 meters, dominates the skyline. Shaped like a lotus flower, it symbolizes the country's technological progress. In Cinnamon Gardens, the Independence Memorial Hall honors Sri Lanka's 1948 independence from British rule, blending traditional Sinhalese and modern architectural styles. The Colombo port, one of South Asia's largest, plays a crucial role in the national economy, with massive container ships constantly unloading goods from around the world. Pidurangala Rock, just a stone's throw from Sigiriya, offers a quieter, wilder alternative to its world-renowned neighbor, and a vantage point that rivals it in splendor. Rising from the surrounding plains, this rugged granite outcrop shelters the remains of an ancient Buddhist monastery, where monks were relocated when King Kashyapa chose Sigiriya as the site of his skybound palace. The ascent is more adventurous than Sigiriya's carefully restored staircases. Hikers must scramble over giant boulders and navigate uneven terrain, adding a thrill of exploration to the journey. At the summit, visitors are rewarded with an uninterrupted panoramic view of the lush landscape below, with Sigiriya rising majestically in the distance like a lost citadel from myth. Though often overlooked, Pidurangala whispers its story to those who stray from the beaten path, a place where nature, history, and solitude converge under the open Sri Lankan sky. Unawatuna, nestled along Sri Lanka's southern coast, is famed for its perfect crescent of golden sand and tranquil turquoise waters. A natural coral reef shelters the bay, creating consistently calm conditions ideal for swimming and snorkeling year-round, a rarity among Sri Lanka's southern beaches. For those seeking serenity, Jungle Beach offers a more secluded escape. Hidden beyond a short trek through dense forest, this quiet cove reveals crystal-clear waters and vibrant marine life, making it a favorite among snorkelers and nature lovers. The area is steeped in local folklore. Legend holds that a giant hurled a chunk of land into the ocean during a battle with a demon, giving Unawatuna Bay its distinctive curve. Nestled amid lush vegetation, the ancient Rumasala temple adds a spiritual dimension to the coastline. With its gentle waves, mythic roots, and coral-protected shores, Unawatuna stands out as one of Sri Lanka's most enchanting and accessible beach destinations. Jaffna, located at Sri Lanka's northernmost tip, offers a striking contrast to the island's southern regions, embodying a rich and distinct Tamil culture shaped by centuries of South Indian influence. Dominating the city is the star-shaped Jaffna Fort, originally built by the Portuguese in 1618 and later expanded by the Dutch. Today, it stands as Sri Lanka's second-largest Dutch colonial fortress, its ramparts steeped in layers of colonial history. The Nallur Kandaswamy Temple, with its towering golden arches and intricate Dravidian architecture, is the spiritual heart of Jaffna. It draws thousands of devotees during its vibrant 25-day festival each August, filling the streets with processions, music, and religious devotion. The shallow Jaffna Lagoon, supports a unique coastal ecosystem where flamingos wade through shimmering salt pans, salt that has been harvested in this region for centuries. Jaffna's public library, tragically destroyed in 1981, has since been meticulously rebuilt. It now houses a significant collection of Tamil literature and ancient manuscripts, standing as a powerful symbol of cultural resilience. Offshore, Delft Island is accessible by boat and feels almost frozen in time. Wild ponies, descended from those brought by the Dutch, roam freely among the island's ancient coral and limestone ruins, adding to its mystique. The peninsula's distinctive red soil and limestone bedrock provide ideal conditions for growing unique regional crops, from mangoes and grapes to the iconic Palmyra palm, a cultural and economic symbol of the north. Kalpitiya, a slender peninsula jutting into the Indian Ocean along Sri Lanka's western coast, lies where the Puttalam Lagoon meets the sea. This unique location has made Kalpitiya a premier destination for kite surfing, with strong, consistent winds sweeping across calm, flat lagoon waters from May to October. Offshore, Kalpitiya hosts one of the world's largest gatherings of spinner dolphins. Visitors are often treated to hundreds of dolphins leaping and spinning in dazzling acrobatic displays. Nearby, Alankuda Beach, with its pristine sand and open views, offers prime whale watching opportunities from December to March, when sperm whales and blue whales pass through these nutrient-rich waters. The lagoon's extensive mangrove forests create crucial breeding grounds for a variety of fish species, while also supporting a vibrant bird population that includes flamingos and herons. Just offshore lies Bar Reef, Sri Lanka's largest coral reef system, spanning nearly 300 square kilometers and home to over 150 species of vibrant marine life, a haven for snorkelers and divers alike. Tangalle, a serene stretch along Sri Lanka's southern coast, seamlessly blends pristine beaches with deep historical significance. The coastline alternates between sheltered coves and exposed bays, where waves crash against rocky headlands smoothed over centuries by the ocean's rhythmic spray. True to its name, Silent Beach offers a secluded sanctuary, with natural rock pools providing safe swimming areas even during high tide. The 18th century Dutch fort, though more modest than Galle's, still stands sentinel over the old harbour, where colourful fishing boats return each day with their catch. Nearby, Hiriketiya Beach is one of the most important turtle nesting sites in Sri Lanka, where 5 species of marine turtles come ashore under moonlit skies to lay their eggs. The surrounding countryside is dotted with ancient temple caves, their walls adorned with frescoes from the Kandyan period, offering a glimpse into the island's spiritual and artistic heritage. Scattered lagoons add to the region's ecological diversity, forming brackish ecosystems where traditional fishing practices continue to thrive amidst the mangroves and reeds. Anuradhapura, once a grand religious capital that flourished for over 1,000 years, stands today as Sri Lanka's most important ancient Buddhist city. At its core is the Jetavanaramaya Dagaba, built in the 3rd century, which was once the tallest brick structure in the world at 122 meters, constructed from bricks capable of supporting the weight of 93 million others. The sacred Sri Mahabodhi tree, planted in 288 BCE, is revered as the oldest documented tree in the world, grown from a cutting of the original Bodhi tree under which the Buddha attained enlightenment. The sprawling Abhayagiri monastery once accommodated 5,000 monks and extended over 200 hectares. Its massive stupa ranked among the world's largest structures, second in scale only to the pyramids of Giza at its peak. Nearby, the Ruwanwelisaya stupa, with its gleaming white dome and perfect hemispherical design, remains a masterpiece of ancient engineering. Another sacred site, the Thuparamaya, holds relics of the Buddha and is recognized as the first stupa built in Sri Lanka, reflecting the earliest form of Buddhist architecture on the island. Anuradhapura's advanced civilization also engineered a sophisticated irrigation system, including the Tissa and Basawakulama reservoirs, which remarkably continue to supply water to local farmers even today. Arugam Bay, gracefully curving along Sri Lanka's east coast, has earned global acclaim as one of Asia's premier surfing destinations. Between May and October, the main point, a world-renowned point break, attracts surfers from around the globe with its perfectly peeling waves along the headland. Just south lies Elephant Rock, offering a more challenging surf spot, as well as frequent sightings of wild elephants wandering from nearby Lahugala National Park. Thanks to the bay's unique microclimate, it receives less rainfall than much of the island, creating ideal surfing conditions throughout the season. Traditional fishing boats still dot the shoreline at sunrise, adding to the bay's charm, while nearby Potuville Lagoon is a haven for bird life, including painted storks and rare raptors. Despite its international fame, Arugam Bay retains a laid-back village atmosphere, blending natural beauty, surf culture, and local traditions. Hidden ancient Buddhist ruins nestled in the surrounding jungle speak to the area's historical depth, while the waters near Whiskey Point, another favorite surf break, are famed for their phosphorescent plankton, which light up the sea at night in a magical natural display. Polonnaruwa, an ancient capital that flourished between the 11th and 13th centuries, represents the pinnacle of Sri Lankan architecture and engineering. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the city showcases the ingenuity and artistic mastery of a bygone civilization. At its heart lies the Galle Vihara, a revered rock temple where 4 colossal Buddha statues were meticulously carved from a single granite wall, including a remarkable 14-meter-long reclining Buddha, a masterpiece of spiritual expression and sculptural excellence. Another engineering marvel is the Parikrama Samudra, an artificial reservoir spanning 2,500 hectares, constructed in the 12th century. It remains a functional irrigation system, supplying water to both agriculture and local wildlife, and standing as a lasting legacy of ancient hydrological innovation. The Vatadaj, a circular relic shrine, features 4 intricately carved entrances, each adorned with elaborate stone guardians. The Lankatilaka temple, rising 17 meters high, still bears traces of the white plaster that once coated its massive brick facade, giving a glimpse into its original grandeur. The audience hall showcases unique carvings of dwarfs, lions, and elephants along its robust stone columns, while the adjacent Royal Palace complex once included a 7-story structure that is believed to have housed over 1,000 rooms, reflecting the city's former royal splendor. Perched atop a massive granite outcrop, the Dambulla Cave Temple rises 160 meters above Sri Lanka's central plains, standing as one of Buddhism's most intricate and best-preserved temple complexes. Dating back to the 1st century BCE, its 5 sanctified caves have become a timeless tribute to the island's spiritual heritage. The caves collectively house 153 statues of the Buddha, along with 3 statues of Sri Lankan kings and 4 Hindu deities, reflecting a blend of religious reverence and historical significance. The most captivating element lies above 2,100 square meters of intricately painted cave ceilings, adorned with vibrant frescoes that portray pivotal moments from the Buddha's life and Sri Lankan history. The first cave, known as the Cave of the Divine King, features a 14-meter-long reclining Buddha carved directly from solid rock. Remarkably, traces of the original paint, dating back over 2,000 years, still cling to the walls, preserving the ancient artistry. The largest cave, called the Cave of the Great Kings, houses an impressive collection of 16 standing and 40 seated Buddha statues, creating an atmosphere of serene grandeur. Hiriketiya Bay, a horseshoe-shaped haven on Sri Lanka's southern coast, blends tropical serenity with the thrill of a surfing paradise. Its unique contour creates 2 distinct surf breaks, a gentle beach break ideal for beginners and a challenging reef break that draws seasoned surfers. Towering ancient palm trees, their trunks bent by years of sea breeze, fringe the shoreline, adding to the bay's untamed charm. Unlike many other southern beaches, Hiriketiya's protected position allows for year-round swimming even during the monsoon season, with calm central waters, making it a reliable destination in all weather. Beyond the beach, jungle-clad hills shelter traditional Sri Lankan villages, where time seems to slow and daily life unfolds in a peaceful rhythm. Beneath the surface, coral reefs and vibrant marine life make Hiriketiya a delightful snorkeling spot, offering a glimpse into the bay's thriving underwater ecosystem. Kandy, nestled in a lush valley surrounded by misty mountains, was the final capital of Sri Lanka's ancient kings. At its heart lies the Temple of the Tooth, one of Buddhism's most sacred sites, enshrining a tooth relic of the Buddha kept in a golden casket. Constructed in 1595, the temple complex is a masterpiece of traditional Kandyan architecture, with its golden-roofed shrine attracting thousands of white-clad pilgrims each day. The city wraps around the serene Kandy Lake, an artificial water body created in 1807 by King Sri Vikrama Rajasinghe, the last monarch of Sri Lanka. Nearby, the Royal Botanical Gardens of Peradeniya, established in 1821, are home to over 4,000 plant species, including an impressive array of rare orchids. Kandy's cultural spirit comes alive during the Asala Perahera, a grand 10-day festival where elaborately adorned elephants parade through the city's torchlit streets, accompanied by drummers, dancers, and traditional performers. This deep cultural and spiritual heritage has earned Kandy the honor of being designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Traditional arts and crafts continue to flourish here, from detailed wood carvings to vibrant Kandyan dance performances, preserving the city's legacy as a cultural stronghold. Mirissa Beach, located along Sri Lanka's southern coast, has evolved from a quiet fishing village into a tropical paradise, all while preserving its authentic charm. The crescent-shaped shoreline, stretching approximately 1 kilometer, is beautifully framed by swaying coconut palms that arch gracefully over the golden sands. One of Mirissa's most iconic features is Parrot Rock, a rocky outcrop extending into the ocean. It offers panoramic views of the coastline, especially stunning during sunset. The waters off Mirissa are renowned as one of the world's premier locations for blue whale watching, particularly between November and April, when these majestic giants migrate along the coast. Secret Beach, tucked away in a hidden cove, is accessible via a short trek through jungle paths. Visitors are rewarded with crystal-clear waters and natural swimming pools formed by unique rock formations. The beach also offers ideal surfing conditions, with waves that cater to both beginners and experienced surfers alike. Nuwara Eliya, affectionately known as Little England, is nestled at 1,868 meters above sea level in Sri Lanka's Central Highlands. The landscape is a vibrant patchwork of manicured tea estates, where brightly clad tea pluckers continue the age-old tradition of hand-picking tea leaves using classic methods. The town exudes colonial charm, featuring Tudor-style hotels, a Victorian-era post office, and one of Asia's oldest golf courses, an 18-hole course established in 1889. Nearby, Lake Gregory, created in 1873 by British Governor William Gregory, beautifully mirrors the surrounding hills and is often veiled in morning mist, adding to the town's serene elegance. Nuwara Eliya boasts a unique climate for Sri Lanka, with temperatures rarely climbing above 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This cool weather allows for the successful cultivation of vegetables and flowers typically seen in European gardens. A standout among the tea estates is Pidurangala Estate, founded in 1885, which still operates using traditional machinery to produce some of the world's most prized high-grown teas. Just a short journey away lies Horton Plains National Park, home to dramatic landscapes that culminate in a breathtaking drop of 870 meters at the famed World's End. Galle Fort, perched on Sri Lanka's southwestern coast, stands as South Asia's finest preserved colonial fortress. Originally constructed by the Portuguese in the 16th century and later extensively fortified by the Dutch in the 17th century, its massive granite ramparts have withstood the test of time, and even the force of the 2004 tsunami. Encompassing 130 acres, the fort is a living museum where colonial-era architecture blends seamlessly with modern boutiques, cafes, and everyday life. At the southernmost tip stands the iconic Galle Lighthouse, built in 1939, watching over the harbour that once made Galle a thriving trading port. Among the historical landmarks, the Dutch Reformed Church, built in 1755, stands out for its unique features, including a floor paved with gravestones from Dutch cemeteries. The fort's narrow streets, laid out in the original Dutch grid pattern, are lined with buildings that reflect a striking fusion of European architectural styles and South Asian traditions. Walking along the ramparts at sunset offers stunning views of the sea, where traditional fishing boats drift on the horizon and locals gather to play cricket on the grassy fields below. The coral and limestone walls of Galle Fort proved incredibly resilient, safeguarding the city from devastation during the tsunami and continuing to stand as a testament to its enduring legacy. Yala National Park, located on the southeastern coast of Sri Lanka, is the country's most visited and second largest national park. Spanning a vast area, Yala's landscape is a dynamic blend of semi-arid terrain, featuring dense jungles, open grasslands, and coastal lagoons. The park is renowned for having the highest density of leopards in the world, with these elusive predators often seen resting in tree branches or prowling through the underbrush. Yala also holds deep historical significance, with ancient Buddhist ruins scattered throughout the park, evidence of its role in a bygone civilization. The rich ecosystem supports 44 species of mammals, including sloth bears, elephants, and crocodiles, and the coastline features towering rock formations and pristine beaches, where sea turtles come ashore to nest. For birdwatchers, Yala is a haven, home to over 215 bird species. The park experiences 2 monsoon seasons, which dramatically transform its terrain from dusty plains into lush greenery. Block 1, the park's most frequented zone, offers visitors a chance to witness all of Yala's diverse habitats within a relatively compact area, making it the ideal gateway into the wild heart of Sri Lanka. Sigiriya Rock Fortress, an awe-inspiring landmark in Sri Lanka's central plains, rises 200 meters above the landscape in a dramatic display of ancient engineering and natural beauty. Built in the 5th century by King Kashyapa, this ancient palace and fortress complex is most recognized for its near-vertical rock walls, crowned by a flat-topped summit that spans 1.6 hectares. At the entrance to the upper palace once stood the Grand Lion Gate, a monumental brick lion of which only the massive stone-carved paws remain today guardians of the final climb to the summit. Below, the water gardens are fed by a sophisticated hydraulic system, an intricate network of fountains and channels that still functions to this day. The mirror wall, once polished to reflect like glass, bears over 1,800 inscriptions and poems, some dating as far back as the 8th century, offering insight into the thoughts of ancient visitors. To reach the summit, visitors ascend 1,200 limestone steps, rewarded at the top with panoramic views of the surrounding jungle and the geometrically designed gardens, a testament to the fortress's blend of natural grandeur and architectural mastery. Yala, located in Sri Lanka's hill country at an elevation of 1,041 meters, transforms the landscape into a breathtaking vista of mountains and tea plantations. One of its defining features is the Yala Gap, a dramatic valley that cuts through the southern mountain wall, offering expansive views reaching all the way to the coastal plains. Among Yala's most iconic landmarks is the Nine-Arch Bridge, an architectural marvel from the British colonial era, completed in 1921. Built entirely of stone, brick, and cement without any steel, the bridge's 9 grand arches carry trains across lush tea gardens, creating a scene of historic elegance and natural beauty. Nearby, Little Adams Peak, standing at 1,141 meters, offers a relatively gentle hike that rewards visitors with panoramic views of the Yala Gap and surrounding valleys. The region's unique microclimate, with its cool mountain air and frequent mist, creates perfect conditions for tea cultivation. Many tea factories in the area still use century-old machinery, processing tea leaves that are hand-picked from the nearby plantations, an enduring tradition that connects Yala's scenic charm with its rich agricultural heritage. If you enjoyed this video and loved joining us on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new adventures. We have so many amazing trips and places waiting for you, and we want you to be a part of every step we take. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's embark on unforgettable adventures together.